Hello friends, welcome to Insights Again Initiative. In today's video, we are going to discuss about a state that is Karnataka, and the topic name is National Disaster Response Fund, okay, that is NDRF. First, we will try to understand video components. We will discuss about why it is in news, the context, then extent of drought and water scarcity in Karnataka, Karnataka's writ petition to the Supreme Court, National Disaster Response Fund, and disaster relief for Indian states and institutional mechanism. These are the areas we are going to cover in this video. Okay, this video is all about Karnataka approach to Supreme Court regarding the release of funds from the National Disaster Response, National Disaster Response Fund, claiming that they are facing severe drought. In spite of that, Union government is not releasing the funds. That is the context. Let's see. And this topic is related to General Studies paper 2 issues known as federalism. Karnataka government approached the Supreme Court against the Union government seeking the release of drought, drought relief funds from the National Disaster Fund. Let me explain the concept. The first thing is we will try to break down this entire issue. So this issue is about the Karnataka, and they approached to Supreme Court, against whom? Union government, okay, this is the thing. So what Karnataka is exactly demanding? The Karnataka is demanding funds from National Disaster Relief Fund, National Disaster Response Fund. From NDRF they are demanding the funds. Okay, why they are demanding the funds now? Because they are saying that drought, Karnataka is reeling under severe drought, they are saying. Okay, and Karnataka students, you must know what are the conditions in Karnataka, and I am hearing that some kind of water crisis is going in Bangalore. After reading this newspaper and news channel, you have to tell why the Bangalore faced sudden water crisis. What might be the reason? If any Karnataka students are watching this video, so express your view. It might be in Kannada also. I can just put your message in the Google translation. I'll try to understand. Okay, put your opinion. Now Karnataka is complaining against union government in Supreme Court. Okay, you know that students, when there is a dispute between state and union government, it comes under the original jurisdiction. Okay, original jurisdiction. You know that there are different types of jurisdiction to Supreme Court. Under this, original jurisdiction is where the dispute between the center and state comes under original jurisdiction. And here Karnataka is complaining that. So Karnataka is now did not choose the original jurisdiction, they went under writ jurisdiction. They use the writ jurisdiction. So when you will use the writ jurisdiction on the grounds of violation of fundamental rights. Now Karnataka government claiming that certain fundamental rights are violated because the delay of union government regarding the release of funds from the NDRF. On what fundamental rights grounds Karnataka approach to Supreme Court, especially regarding the right to life is getting affected. Karnataka government is, equality before law. Karnataka government is claiming that all the states must be treated equally, at least with respect to NDRF, and they are not treating equally, and right to life is also getting affected regarding the people of Karnataka. So these are the claims of Karnataka government. And now we will check what is this NDRF and the details regarding the NDRF, who will audit the NDRF, and like the NDRF, states will also have State Disaster Response Fund, that also we will discuss. Then Karnataka regarding the drought. Drought is also can be considered as a type of disaster. Actually, the word disaster is not yet defined clearly, but the Finance Commission recently, they formulated a different category of states. They formulated that. So they formulated in such a the funds in such a manner that so states and their vulnerability towards natural disaster. Okay, which state is having more prone to what type of natural disaster? Based on that, Finance Commission recommended funds to different states. We will discuss that mechanism as well. So this is the overall concept of this particular video. Let's see. Already we discussed about the context. Okay, now rainfall deficit. Karnataka is claiming that during the last monsoon season, Karnataka experienced significant rainfall deficit, and these situations they accelerated the drought situations and even if it affected the drinking water as well as the agriculture productivity as well. So, this drought conditions almost all out of 236, around 223 talukas, mandals, they declared as drought hit areas, resulting to substantial crop loss. This is the conditions of Karnataka, and they are seeking the compensation. They sought the compensation of around 18,000 crores to address the damage caused by the drought. Now, they approached to Supreme Court that Union government is not taking any action under Article 32 writ jurisdiction, and they are claiming that Article 14 and Article 21 are violated by Union government, and they are claiming relief under these articles, under Article 32 from Supreme Court. From where they are seeking the funds? They are seeking funds from the NDRF. Okay, NDRF is a statutory body which is created through Disaster Management Act 2005. So, tell me guys, this disaster management comes under which list of the state? Which list of the Schedule 7? Okay, in Schedule 7, which list consists of disaster? National Disaster Relief Fund, it is supplemented by state disaster relief funds as well. So, each state have their own state disaster relief fund. According to 2015 guidelines, states which are affected by natural calamities such as cyclone, drought, earthquake, like these. Okay, if state is experienced by these kind of natural calamities, then that particular state is qualified to get fund from the Natural Disaster Response Fund. This NDRF is managed under the public account. So, tell me guys, which article deals with the public account? You know that there are three different type of funds: Consolidated Fund of India, Public Account of India, and Contingency Fund of India. Which article deals with the Public Account of India? Okay, so put your answer. Next, COG audits the accounts of the NDRF. Then disaster relief for Indian states. Actually, under Disaster Management Act 2005, there is no well-defined meaning for disaster. It can include any event which arises out of the natural or man-made causes that can severely disrupt the people's life, and when the state is unable to cope up with that kind of condition, that can be declared as disaster. According to the 15th Finance Commission, it introduced a new methodology, like I said earlier. So, it allocated the money state-wise, considering the factors like the past expenditure spent on disasters in that particular state and the risk exposure to that particular state, hazard and vulnerability of the states. By considering all these things, the Finance Commission, the 15th Finance Commission, devised new methodology for the state-wise allocation of funds. So, if a particular state required funds from the NDRF, this is the institutional mechanism. Okay, states have the state disaster relief funds, and the center contributes 75% funds to it, whereas the Himalayan states, for that 90% of the funds will be contributed by the union government. And to release the funds from the NDRF, this is the mechanism. First, it will check the extent of the damage. For that, interministerial central team will be appointed, that is IMCT will be appointed. That IMCT will inspect that particular state, and this executive team, they'll analyze the conditions and their recommendations. So, what kind of damage is there, and based on that, this particular union government, they will approve the money from the NDRF, and the Union Ministry of Home Affairs, they will look after the NDRF and NDRF force that comes under the Union Ministry of Home Affairs. This is the mechanism of drawing the funds out of the NDRF. So, in this video, we mainly discussed about, let us revise once again the context. What is the Karnataka government demands from the NDRF? Then the claims of Karnataka government regarding the drought, rainfall deficit and conditions of drought, what kind of compensation they are seeking, and what kind of legal action they initiated against the union government, and the basis of the petition under Article 14 and 21. Then regarding the NDRF, National Disaster Response Fund, and the Disaster Management Act 2005, what comes under the disaster, and these accounts are audited by. Then disaster relief for Indian states, methodology formulated by the 15th Finance Commission, then institutional mechanism, how much funds contributed by the union government towards the NDRF as well as the SDRF, what is the mechanism, how the central government will process the money from the NDRF. These are the things we discussed in this video. Yesterday's video regarding Saurav was working as a tour manager. Regarding this, the answer is the cyclically unemployed. This person lost the job in a particular cycle, cyclically unemployed. Next, today's question is, National Disaster Response Fund managed by which of the following? Which ministry manages? Mains question. Dam failures are always catastrophic, especially on the downstream side, resulting in a colossal loss of life and property. Analyze the various causes of dam failures. Okay, what are the various causes of dam failures? Give 2 examples of large dam failures in India. This is today's mains question. As we reach to the end of this video, in this video, we mainly discussed about Karnataka's legal action against union government regarding the funds released from the NDRF and Karnataka's claims regarding the drought and how the money will be withdrawn from the NDRF and institutional mechanism regarding the NDRF and SDRF. These are the topics we covered in this particular video. I hope this video is useful in your preparation. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great day. Jai Hind.